Hi, I'm John Sullivan with 401k Specialist. I'm from the floor of the Excel 401k conference in Las Vegas with Daniel Satchkov from Rixtrema, who are authors of the 401k Fiduciary Optimizer, which you might have heard of. And we were talking a little bit about industry disruption and how quickly it's moving. How quickly is it moving, Daniel?
Well, I think that a lot of people pay attention to the goings-on around the DOL rule.
Right.
You know, this or that delay or a bill introduced in the House. But I think that that's actually secondary. The industry is being disrupted, and it's going to go very, very quickly at some point soon.
Sure.
Right now, there's some rumblings, but a lot of people feel more or less safe in their business.
Yeah.
But I think that's not going to last very long.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is things will move exponentially, and at that point, a lot of people will lose their business, and business will be disrupted. So we keep telling our clients is that either you're the one doing the disrupting,
sure,
or your business is going to be disrupted. You might be disrupted out of business. The fiduciary trends are very, very strong. That doesn't mean that you bring the costs all the way to the bottom and you just talk about the cost, but you have to keep in mind that retirement plan participants were overcharged. So the fund selection and the menu selection that we work on with our software has to be scientific. It has to be based on scientific methods.
Sure, absolutely. So, fiduciary, what else are some of the disruptors that you're talking about here?
Well, I think that the fiduciary trend in itself is comprised of many different undercurrents,
okay,
right?
Sure.
One is that growing awareness of fees. Mm-hmm. People realize more and more, and I think that the whole debate around the DOL rule, ironically, all these delays and all these arguments made more to elevate the status of that discussion in the eyes of the public. So strangely enough, it's like, any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, absolutely.
So all these things that happen around the rule actually make people realize more and more that they might be overpaying. And it's with the proliferation of online tools that allow people to assess how much they're overpaying, right? Not a week goes by without some new software provider or app builder contacting us for the data.
Yep.
And saying, oh, we're going to build a new Android app or iPhone app for people to check how much they're overpaying.
Right.
That in itself will reach a critical mass.
Yep.
So I think that the legal fiduciary trends are there, of course. The litigation, that's a very bad word, very bad word for advisors, but it is there and it's going to get worse. But even besides all those things, if you throw out the legal and kind of legislative trends, just in general, the awareness of the public is on that curve where it's gonna put some light, shine some light, and you better be prepared for that.
Fantastic. That's where we'll end it. Wonderful. Daniel, Rixtrema.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.